Okay. Hey, everybody. Dan here, stockmarketmentor.com. And it's been a heck of a week. Everything's pretty much been moving up, it seems like, at least on the tech side. Though today, doing this on Friday, today saw, quite a bit of selling, but nothing big. Just everything seemed to be in a little bit of a profit-taking mode, whether it's NVIDIA, flat, basically, all things considered, but lower than the open. Microsoft was kind of a reversal there. Tesla held up really well. That was actually very, very, very surprising in a good way. Meta still in trend, but down in a, a kind of a bad close. Google also selling. So all of these, there's nothing wrong with anything that I showed you. Every single stock, I like. Most of them I own. I don't own Google for a lot of different reasons, virtually none of which are any of your business. but so they're all doing really well. But of all the stocks that I just showed you, there really isn't an entry anywhere. If you want to buy, like, oh, I want to buy AMD. Okay, fine. Well, you're going to buy it now? Like, why are you going to buy the stock now? That'd be a real boneheaded move. Is there anything magical about this chart right now, about this price range? Anything about this that kind of has you feeling like this is your opportunity to buy? I'm going to buy it now because I think it's going to do that. Well, may in fact do this. We just don't know. But still, you want to buy the stock. You look at the weekly chart. Hey, it's looking pretty good. It's in congestion right now. Okay, well, right now is the only thing you got to work with. Okay, you can't do anything yesterday. You can't do anything next week. All you can do is only do something right now. And so the question is this the time to buy AMD right now? Sorry about switching the charts. I use different charts for different things. So this is just one example of a stock that you go, hey, I'd like to own this stock. Fine, but not right here, not right now. Okay, so what's one way that I do look to find tech stocks that might be at better opportunities? Okay, well, the first thing I need to do is narrow my list down. Having a short list is a really good thing to do. So ARK Innovation, you guys know all about that. Kathy Woods looks a little bit like Peabody's sister, if you know the old Bullwinkle cartoons from ages ago. I'm just dating myself. Anyway, but they've got a list of stocks. It's an actively traded ETF and not really traded well. But they do have what I would call the speculative idea stocks, most of which don't really make any money. Not all of them. Like they had NVIDIA on the list until I think January, when they sold out. Back in January, they sold this stock. So, it's probably not the best move that was made. But the bottom line is the ARK holdings are a really good place to sort through things when I'm looking for trade ideas. And this is exactly what I do. I look at, I pull these up and then I sort according to percent change today. Now, I can create other sorting tools to, percent change for the week, or whether or not the stock's above or below the 50-day moving average and various other things. But, on these short lists like that, there's just 27 items. I'm just taking these off so I can show you what I'm doing. So I can just go through these lists, and I want to say, like, okay, when the market has been sold today, again, not bad. It's just things didn't go up from the open. Mostly they either stayed flat or went down, and I can't find any good entries. Okay, well, maybe I need to look in a more specific place. Growth is the thing. What do we got? So I sort this way, and then I start flicking through charts. Okay, no, just this, no, thank you, but no. Okay, this is a maybe, not for Monday, but definitely want to look at this. Coinbase, no, no. Okay, Tesla, I've got that on other lists, but I'll go ahead and put this on. Okay, Unity, definitely. We've been in this option market mentor for a while. People are making a gob of money, already have on this, probably still will. Square, no. Hood, no. I mean, if you're looking for different things, like this is kind of still coming out of a base, block here. I just call it square. I don't know what it's coming out of. Nothing really. It's doing an Andy Dufresne. Hood base, not my deal, not now. If something's basing that much, then the market's been running so well. Where the hell you been? If you're still in a base, you're not a bird. You're not going to be flying anytime soon. So with Zoom video, no, not. So far, I got 3 check boxes that I'm interested in. Exact Sciences, good stock. Twilio, no. By the way, didn't she say like Teladoc's going to be like $98 bazillion and whatever? So pay attention to what people say long term. No. Interesting, just because it's Roku. I'll put that on the list. And then VCYT. Okay, for various reasons, this is one I'll want to look at. One thing's for sure, this had a heck of a move today on this massive volume. So I'd want to do more research on there. Okay, so then Palantir, we've done really well with that on Option Market Mentor as well. Shopify, I like. Okay, CRISPR, no, I like the technology, but not the company. No, thank you. No, thank you. $1.90 a share, not my deal. Path, still kind of in a base. Nutella, it's what I call this. It's a spread that you put on your bread. No, this one, yeah, it's this possibility. Jim Beam here, Beam Therapeutics, no, thank you. And then to you, no, thanks. And so what do I have here? Okay, these are the stocks that I like. These can all just go away. Now I'll go through and say, all right, maybe I'll set an alert here at 43 just because there'd been a lot of pain in this chart. I'll just watch it for a while. Tesla, still waiting for a pullback. If you're long the stock, stay the stock. If you're stay there, if you're not, it's probably not the best time to be buying. But I do say the stock goes higher. Most likely the next stop is 300. It's just not a great entry here. Okay, Unity, the great entry was earlier this week when this broke out of a pennant pattern here. Now it's looking to me like it's a tombstone doji. I would want to wait for a little pullback, though you can see these massive skyscrapers here, green skyscrapers. That's buying pressure. That's institutional buying. So this is going higher. I just need to see a better entry. This one definitely, obviously going higher, but can't buy here. Roku, no, I'd actually kind of take that off at this point. And then Verisight, there's nothing really interesting about this either. Palantir, definitely looking for more of a pullback. We look at the weekly chart. This has virtually nothing but blue sky above, but I wouldn't buy it here. Shop, no, couldn't buy it here, but man, I'd sure like to see it on a pullback. And then finally, Pacific Biosciences, nice trend, plenty of volume. I'd need to look at this in a little more detail. This kind of rising wedge pattern is a little concerning to me because typically on this kind of thing, ultimately the stock kind of falls out from the garden hose. So anyway, this is how I look for stocks. And as I mentioned at the outset, there's not a whole lot to buy right now. Things have run up a lot, and so it's risky to buy them, or things still are really in the doldrums, and so there's no reason to buy them. But if you're using this kind of strategy, you're going to wind up ultimately doing really well because you're just saving time. And you can do actually the same thing like with this AI ETF. I'm not going to go through it all here, but you can do the same kind of thing. This is what I was doing just just the other day. Obviously, you can see the flags here. You go through all of these and doing literally the same exact thing. So anyway, that's all I got for you. I'll probably send it out, even though I had kind of thought I wouldn't. I made a big mistake on my pricing for our annual membership for Stock and Option Market Mentor. I sent out a video to our members explaining what the issue was. And this is not a marketing video here, but I feel like I'll just let everybody know. Things were very much mispriced on the annual side because I had a marketing guy who turned out to be more of a farketing guy. Like I had to tell the guy that hit the road in not a good way. Something that others would not be proud of. For me, I'm very proud of the way I fired him. But anyway, so it was mispriced. And I've had members just today, they kind of brought it to my attention and said, hey, man, thanks very much. So I went SHIT. And so I sent out a video telling people, explaining to people what the issue was, but also saying I'm going to stand by my word until next Wednesday. Now, if you're not a member, you did not get this email. So you're wondering, like, what are you talking about? I'll be sending out an email tomorrow telling you about it, but I will just say, if you're into trading and you're really in, then this is a time for you to hop on board the SMM OMM train. The prices are stupid low, and they will only be stupid low until Wednesday night. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not trying to pitch you. I'm just trying to give information that other people have and then let you make your decision. And either way, it's all good. I'm just a full disclosure guy. So with that said, appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you next week.